Okay,
Alright.
this is Neil and
Jackson.
we're doing a test of the church live streaming system, and Jackson is just playing around with the video switch and the cameras and everything else. Okay, so first let's go through each of the cameras one at a time. We've got camera 1 up there now. Yeah, put camera 2 on OBS. So you press it, it becomes the preview, and now you have to put it into the program by hitting auto.
Okay.
That just switches the two screens, basically, the preview and the program. That's what that auto or cut, cut will cut it immediately, or auto will do a leisurely transfer.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's go to camera 3.
3 and then auto.
And bring it in. So that's the slideshow.
Alright.
And then camera 4 is our wireless camera that we just set up. And I will put camera 1 onto the wireless camera so you can see where it is and how it's set up. So bring camera 1 in. So this shows the setup of the wireless camera in the corner of the sanctuary here. You can see it. It's way up there in the northwest corner. Okay, so now let's bring up camera 2 into the main view. Okay, and then let's try some of the different presets on camera 2.
Camera 1.
Yeah, he's got preset number 1 already, and then preset number 2 is not working right now. There it goes. And preset number 3, and number 4, and number 5, and number 6, and number 7, and number 8, the plaque on the sound booth. Number 9 is the sound booth itself, and then back to 1 again. Okay, so another way to do those is through, instead of using this infrared remote, instead of using that, bring it over on camera 1.
There we go. One is active. Got me on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Just so you know that Jack was really here. And you can zoom in on him. So here's what, hold it up so people can see. This is what he's been using to control the presets and the movement of the remote controlled PTZ camera on the side wall. Okay, so let's see. Now, there's another way to control that camera. We're going to go back to our main view here. I'm going to open up this computer. Turn it on. This computer, this laptop computer that's in the sound booth has an app that will allow you to control the PTZ camera without using this.
I see.
It's maybe a little more camera operator friendly. You can see what you're getting, and with the app. Also, I have on my phone an app. Yeah, it's down here. phone, I have an app somewhere. Where is it? Because we don't use this very often, that's why I can't find the darn thing. FaceTime clips.
What's it called?
Yeah, let me search for it. There it is, PTZ Optics. Okay. Camera 2, so we're gonna open this app. And so it's got the preset there, but it can also call the second preset. You see it's moving the camera from this app. And you can, you can focus.
We got it.
I think I got it all out of focus now. Let me call another preset. Okay, but yeah, you can zoom with this, and you can, I think you can cause it to
just manually
pan and tilt using this dot in the middle of the screen. So that's another way, but this app I think is the best. This is also the same password. I didn't type it right. I got caps lock on or something. Let's see what I got here.
So you need another one.
I need another one. Yeah, that's it. Come on. What can I say? It's got a Windows application that looks just like this or just like this
Yeah.
that allows you to control the camera. And this camera is actually set up, it's camera number 2. So you can see the presets light up with little pictures of what it is. And then you can get a window preview. Nice big window, so you can really see, like for old people like me. And then you can put it at high res, so that the person here can just tap on the presets, select them here with the mouse using this program, and cause the camera to move. So there's multiple ways of controlling that camera, whether it's the IR remote, or the program, or the app. Okay, so why don't you be the cameraman for a little bit, and I'll go up and walk around, and you be the cameraman, and I'll run the switch, and I'll ask you to point the cameras at different things.
All right.
And then I'll put them on this live stream that we're recording, okay?
All right.
And then we'll switch roles. You'll be the operator and I'll be the cameraman, and we can go through the same thing, okay? So you have to stand up and walk over to that camera. Okay, and let's so normally the roles we have, there's 3 people back here. There's a slideshow operator, that goes automatically, but when we get into the worship service, we have a different set of slides that are specific for that service, and we have a person that goes to the next one. Sometimes there's an embedded video in the slides, etc. So let's start off framing the piano with both cameras. Okay, so we got camera 1 on, and there we go. Camera 2 is now on the piano also. Very good. Okay, let's move to the pulpit.
The which one?
The pulpit. That's that little stand, that speaking stand. Yeah.
Which one?
And you might have to just adjust it manually a little bit. Yeah. There's maybe another preset. Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, good. Good. Here's the presets, just so you have a vague idea of
Yeah, I
what they
thought
are.
like that with the closer.
Yeah. Yeah. So the role of the cameraman is to put all of the cameras that they have control over, which is these two, on whatever the subject of what's happening now is.
Yeah.
And then the operator over here flips back and forth between the two views to make it interesting, especially like if the pastor is preaching. You should go up a little bit on camera 1 and zoom in a little bit. Yeah, because put it in the middle. There you go, and then zoom in a bit with that rocker switch that's on top of the camera, right?
Which one?
It's on the right-hand side. That's the left side. The right side. No, it's right on the back.
On the back?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I'm sorry. On the top back of the camera.
Back.
Top, not the back.
Top. You said top, back.
Yeah, here's the top. See this rocker switch right here?
Oh,
That's the
okay,
zoom
okay.
for that camera. Okay, so you can,
I see.
yeah, good. You zoom it in a little bit, and however much you press the switch determines how fast the zoom happens on that camera. So you can zoom slowly, which is more pleasing to the viewers. Good. Okay, and let's go for our, so that's a sort of scene 2. And if the pastor is preaching, we can put a lower third on here that has the name of the pastor. And I can get that through my sources in OBS. And when the pianist is playing, we'll put her name by the piano. So, okay, let's go focus on the camera 4. Put both cameras on camera 4. Okay, camera 1 is now there, so I will switch over. Cameraman has got it focused on camera 4. This one you'll have to do all manually because there's no preset for that. Yeah, nice, good. Zoom in a little bit more. This thing has a 20x zoom, so good. Oh, perfect. Okay, center it up. It's tricky, huh? Okay. So I'll switch and get that on. Cameraman has got camera 4, and we can cut back and forth between these two different camera views on here using our video switch. And now let's see what camera 4 is looking at. I'll punch it up. Whoop. How come I'm not getting camera 4? Seems to have gone offline or something. It's giving me the Apple. Did the Apple TV go offline? No, it's still on. Okay. I guess it sort of went to sleep or something.
It's still showing the same message.
Does it look dark?
It's still dark.
Let me start it up again. Shut it down. Start it up. It's still pretty dark. There we go. I just tapped the screen and it turned lighter.
I think you need to turn on the share screen again.
Need to what?
I think you need to turn on the share screen again.
Good idea. Jack suggests that it's not showing up over on the switch because the screen sharing has dropped. So I'll try to reshare the screen. I guess I have to. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was dropped. Screen sharing was dropped. So I'm getting near the Apple TV.
There we go.
Okay, so you should be seeing something now.
Yep, back up online.
Okay, so this goes down. You should see the front when you turn on the app.
It's back.
It's back, okay. It just seems dark. Is it dark on there?
No.
It's okay?
Yeah, looks okay.
So I'll put the camera back up on the tripod.
If it looks dark on the screen, just tap the center of it.
Okay. There it goes. Took a few taps, but it turned lighter here on the camera. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. So that was camera 4. Now we're going to reverse roles, and you'll be the audio and camera, the video program operator in OBS, and I'll be the camera person, okay? So you tell me what you want, and I'll point the cameras there, and then you switch to show what's going on.
Well, I don't know how to do any of that.
Let's get the audio so we see if your audio is coming through. The audio mixer tab is down there. Speak.
It's still coming through, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming through, but let me jack it up a little bit. You are Peter's audio. Speak.
Audio mixer.
Okay, good. So tell me where to point the camera, and then you can punch them over. You want to go back through the same sequence, like piano, pulpit, camera 4, or whatever you want to do.
I don't know.
Pick something.
What about...
Pick anything you see. Oh, here's something else. We have lights. We have a light bar with a dimmer that makes it a little more bright up there. It helps with the camera exposure. Okay, so where do you want to go, operator?
How about the piano and then the message?
Piano. We'll start with the piano. Put the cameras on the piano. Okay, then you can switch back and forth. Camera 1 and 2. 4 is on preview now. Now 1 is on preview.
No audio.
And you can make that, yeah. And if you hit cut, then the other camera gets cut in. Or you can go immediately. And actually, you can change the speed here. That's 1 second. Here's 2 seconds for it. The cut is always instantaneous, but the auto is slower.
I see.
Yeah.
If I did 0.5 and auto, history, yeah.
It's a little faster, yeah. And we also have picture-in-picture. It's off right now, but if we turn it on, you can see in the corner,
Yeah, the other
camera one is always the thing that goes up in the corner. And then you can put it in whatever corner you want. So that's one of the capabilities of this switch. Okay, where to next?
I guess the center.
Okay, the pulpit.
Yeah.
Camera one on the pulpit. Got the light bar on. We'll zoom in a little bit as if somebody is behind the pulpit. And then we'll go, I think this is like preset. Try this one. No, that's not quite right. Well, that's close, but we need to go in. Zoom in. We should have a preset for this. Zoom in. Okay, then you can switch back and forth between the two views. So if one of our pastors is giving the sermon, it's usually good to switch back and forth so people watching it don't get too bored. Okay, and then where to next? Usually we'll be following the order of the service, but since we're just experimenting here, we can...
Can you do 2 places at once?
Can you do which?
2 places at once?
2 places at once. No, we don't have a split screen. This doesn't have like a multiple camera view on the outgoing program.
Right.
This switch doesn't. But if we get a newer version of this switch, it does have that capability. You have to set it up in advance, but it's got...
I guess, like one camera on one thing and another on a separate.
Yeah, but they could both be on screen, showing 2 different angles simultaneously. Is that what you're talking about?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, how about that corner camera?
Okay, we're going for the live streaming camera. So I want to go up with this one a little bit, and I want to zoom in and down a little bit. Whoa, way too far down. That's the only problem with some of these. And normally we do all of this camera positioning that's not showing on the screen. Like you've got now, you're showing one scene that's all fixed, then we line up the next scene, and then you can cut over to this scene while I get the other camera on it. There you go. And so we have to coordinate our actions and be a team so that we can work together and not have a bunch of wild, crazy scenes floating across. Okay. So now you can cut to the other view. Yeah. That is max zoom on camera one. So you can see that our wall, I think our wall camera has a much better zooming capability than our main camera one. That's 20x right there on this one. So cut over to it and let people see. Yep, good. Okay, so now let's say we're ending the service, we're ending the live stream, and what we do is we go we use some of these different scenes. The first, we'll click on the next scene down, and that will say all of the music that we used in this service is covered by a license that we have. And then after that, we'll do the copy.